Hey y'all, what's up? YouTube, how we all doing? Everything A-okay? We are here in the Yishun area and we're gonna visit Ground Up Initiative, otherwise known as GUI. So let's go! Good morning everyone, we're here actually all the way up north in the Yishun area. Here at Auto, they're gonna tear this place down very soon. And it's not just Auto, there's GUI, Ground Up Initiative, which is where we're heading to. And also, where else? The Turtle Museum. Yeah, everything's gonna go because they're gonna develop this place. So we are here to document and sketch this place before they tear it down. Let's go check out the prawning place.
It's not here leh.
Whoops.
You see the map.
Oh, okay, so this is Shirley and apparently we are lost, right? Yes. Okay, that's the Turtle Museum, the Tortoise Museum. You know what, let's take a peek at the Tortoise Museum. We've been to it when it was in Jurong. It was moved here maybe about 3 years ago, and now again they have to find another location. Such is the life of this one small little island that we live on. Here we are. Yep. Yay! Check this out. It's like a gem for us. I mean, if you live in a place where there's abundance of land, yeah, you may not find this interesting, but here in Singapore we do. I think this is deal. Yeah, it is. Any idea what this is? It's a papaya tree.
Alvin, right?
Yes, Bing Yu. Bing Yu, nice to meet you. Hello. Hi.
Welcome to the space.
Thanks for inviting us here.
Yes. Hi everyone, my name is Ping Yu, and I'm from GUI. I'm full-time here, and my role at GUI is to try and bring us to the new place. And we're very grateful. You know, many years here, we have met so many fantastic people. Everybody just wants to help and make this come true. And so for us, we're non-profit. We started in 2008 at Lim Chu Kang. Very far away, people had to hitchhike in. But thankfully in 2009, our late founder, he managed to find a space here. And yeah, the rest is history. So since 2009, we have been here, building up the whole space through the power of the community. And you will see a lot of people later. And everything here has been put together with these wonderful people. Yeah, unfortunately, we have to leave our current home, but thankfully, I think the government sees the value in the work that we do. And also, we have been granted that new space to bring our home over. But then the good thing is then the community will get to be involved in building up the space all over again. So in short, over here, we use very basic activities to bring people together. So we connect people with one another, with the environment, with nature, and most importantly with self. I think you will see very evidently in the work that we're trying to do, and you guys will be doing later, is very rarely, you know, in Singapore, the hustle and bustle, right? Yeah, we don't have time to just spend with ourselves.
I guess we'll be here to kind of like witness like what's going on in Kampong.
Yes,
People
exactly.
using their hands to do farming or like working things, recycle things with materials. So you can see the chair behind you.
Yes.
I mean, a lot of the things in this compound are made from recycled materials. There's a woodworking workshop that we'll probably pass by as well, and you can take a look.
Yes.
So this whole entire space is about doing things with your hand, be it with farming, woodworking, or like just creating activities for people together. Yeah, that's what this space is about.
So if you look at this building, right, if you see all of this structure, this black beam and column, these were all leftovers from the steel company. And this steel company has done a lot of landmark projects in Singapore. The Super Trees at Gardens by the Bay, Helix Bridge, Henderson Wave, all done by them. So these guys, right, thankfully with this, it saved us about 200,000 Are you Kampong Chef?
No,
Yes. No pressure, no pressure. This is Elaine. This is Eric. That's Hui Fang. So everyone's here preparing lunch for our volunteers later.
So most of the volunteers here, they're like this. They just turn up and volunteer.
So we collaborate with a farm from Malaysia. Their name is Chen Sing. And for all the uncooked vegetables that they cannot sell off, right, they give it to us. And what happens is we'll get the support from our volunteers. Those that can be eaten, we will gather and we will cook on Saturday. And these are all organic vegetables. So you can see actually they're all in very good condition. This is KK.
This is
One of our so you can go down from here. This is extremely valuable.
And that, folks, back there was a guava tree. So such places still exist in Singapore. You may not be impressed with this, but for us locals, I know I am. Campfire.
Yes, this was where we had our campfire. Hi everyone. So woodworking is another platform for people to come together.
How big is this entire area?
2.6 hectare, so 26,000 meters square.
Okay, when do you all have to move out of this place by?
Okay, so at this moment, right, officially June we have to move out. But we are trying to get support from SLA, and we're working with them to see how we can extend the space. Yeah, so
Okay.
hopefully by end of this year, then it gives us more room to plan. Of course, a lot of things are happening. We're trying to start our construction in our new space. But the beautiful part is that we want people to be involved in the move, involved in the build. Yeah. And that's how we get the community together again.
So this is the best part now. We go around, find a spot from what you've seen, and we sketch. It's a very big area. So one of the very first places that got my attention is the kitchen, obviously. I'm gonna find a location right here to make a sketch of that right there. Let's do it, folks. So I'm done with the kitchen scene. They're cooking up a storm for the volunteers for lunch. Some of the newbies say that there's a cafe there, so let's go get some coffee. Longan?
Longan muffin.
Muffin, this one here. Wow. So I'm having coffee with milk, and over here is the specialty. It's Longan muffin. Yes, first time doing this. Made by them.
So chef is the one who's teaching us how to bake. So he's teaching us how to bake bread and make use of our oven.
Wow.
You would notice because the materials that we make to use this are mud that we get from there's a stream there, and also some sand.
Yes.
So the bricks, we bought it, but it's actually also, I think this was also naturally made.
Okay.
And you notice we have a
Bamboo,
stick
yes.
here because we want the oven to be in high temperature for us to be able
So
to
it kind of
bake.
insulates it.
Yes,
yeah,
so
yeah.
it helps. So it traps the heat that's coming out.
Do you all make pizza?
Yes, so we did pizza workshop last week.
How long does it take to assemble one of these? Like a few days, a few
Okay,
weeks,
so
or
because most of us are volunteers and we only come here on Saturday, so it takes us about 2 to 3 months.
okay, just Saturdays, but
Because
to the
it's a Saturdays,
Okay.
yes.
So the cute staff from the cafe saw me sketching my breakfast and they invited me to sketch the oven. And that's what I'm gonna do now. Sometimes in a sketch walk or when I'm traveling, this is what happens. One thing would lead to the next. So even though I really wanted to sketch the bridge that we saw earlier on, it might not happen. But it's okay because we're here to have fun and document what we see. Once every 50 or so episodes, I would forget to hit the record button for the time lapse. So enjoy the second half of this one.
It got red one. Hey, Stephanie, where's the red
Oh
one?
wow!
Got it?
Wow! Well done, everyone, and yours, and yours, and yours.
Start somewhere.
Collection of every, it's so beautiful. This whole
Yeah, buy a sketchbook.
When you wash your plates later, right, they don't use any soap or detergent. So you just put your plates here. This water has already loofah, so it will help to clean the oil. Because everything that is put here is vegetarian, it's not very oily. So you wash your plates through the 4 tubs over here, and then you'll be clean. And then after that,
Okay, in a short while we'll meet Max from Touchwood, and he has made sort of like a rudimentary type of easel for sketching. Let's check it out. Look at that. Is that your sketch also?
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Okay. How does this work? So
You just
you
like a normal door hinge.
right.
Then attach to a stick.
Okay.
So you can turn it like portrait like this or like this.
Okay, so that means you need to squat. But again, this can be adjusted. Well done, this is Max. He made this. Alright.
This workshop has been here since 2015. I believe it's really a community space. So everybody come here and contribute, slowly grow this space. And yeah, our main thing is that we use pallet wood, construction site waste wood to really make all sorts of things. So during COVID, when we couldn't run classes, we earn money through custom orders, making custom furniture.
Where do you all get all the raw materials from?
If you buy wood, it's very expensive.
Yeah.
But if you get from like suppliers who either like order things from overseas, they ship it in pallets. Right? So depending on what you ship, you get different size pallets.
Right.
You can get very, very thick pieces of wood, very big and strong, through masonry pallets. They ship like granite from overseas.
2, 1.
Thank you,
Yay! Thank you. You know what, since we're around the area and since it's still open, let's come and check out this area. It's not a very big space, and if you remember the video that I made of the Turtle Live Museum when it was over in the west side of Singapore in Jurong, if you missed out on that and you really want to see how big the space is, click on this link over here. Let's make a turtle sketch. Why not? Since we're in here already. And that's the Malayan. We've got another 2 to 6 months to come and visit this spot before they leave. Hello. Meantime, it's feeding time. Hey there, you look hungry. Yep. You want something to eat? Yeah. You don't eat the stem? Come on. I feel my bench moving, something underneath me. Let's check out what it is. See, it's drizzling and he's probably seeking shelter. Earlier on, I was sketching the earth oven. Interesting. Alright, finally we're done here. It's time to go. We have come to the end of the session. Did you enjoy this space? I think for those of us who come from big cities, this is definitely a gem. But if you live in the outback, you might find this meh, kind of. Anyway, it was good to meet new sketchers. Hopefully I'll get to come back here again at some point. This is Alvin Mark. You're tuned to the Art Channel. Continue to stay well, be happy, stay healthy. Until the next episode. Ciao, ciao.